The following program features real people taking risks with real money. Flip at your own risk. Business partners Rob Tickton and Pete Albano bicker like an old married couple.
I don't think it's terrible. I could see somebody liking it.
I can see you liking it.
Will these business partners' differences prevent them from making a profit in Boston's historic South End?
I think the floor's got to go.
These are the original floors that have been in this building for like 200 years.
Why don't we not do a renovation, Pete? Why don't we just leave it as is?
Next. Boston, Massachusetts is home to historical landmarks mixed with a vibrant and modern downtown area. Despite a tough housing market, there's still pockets in the city that offer flippers the chance to make a lot of money quickly.
That's Pete.
And this is Rob.
And this is our flip.
I am the owner and broker of Albano Realty Group out of Somerville, Mass. It really isn't a good analogy, you know what I'm saying?
Well said, Pete.
Thanks.
I do real estate development, predominantly here in Boston. I'm a great dancer.
I find it hard to believe he's got 2 left feet. I just... Sorry. You gotta be kidding me. This property is located in the south end of Boston. It's a very high-end area of Boston, along with Back Bay and Beacon Hill.
It's not high-end South End, it's more low-end South End. So in the end, it's a pretty middle-of-the-road end South End location.
We bought this building in the south end of Boston, Massachusetts. It's 3 units, 3,000 square feet of living area. It's 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, and we paid $1,050,000 for it.
Our budget for this project is $225,000, and we hope to finish it in 5 months.
Rob and Pete's expected sale price for the entire building is $1,600,000. It's day 1 of the flip. Rob and Pete have entrusted their contractor Paul with the day-to-day duties of keeping this flip on schedule and under budget.
How are you? Good, how are you? My name is Paul Moriarty, and I'm a general contractor.
Ready to go in?
Let's take a look. Sounds good.
There will be no renovations to the exterior of the building since the South End Historical Association requires that all exteriors look uniform to maintain the integrity of the neighborhood.
All right, so Paul, 3 units.
Yep.
Okay, this is the common area. Common area, typical stuff. Rip up the carpets, right,
Yep.
Pete? Paint the walls?
Yep.
Small stuff, though, right? It's easy for you, Paul.
Very good.
All right.
So this is unit 1.
First floor, 2 levels.
Yep.
Ground parlor duplex unit. 2 bedrooms downstairs, living room here, track lighting. It's all gotta go.
All gone.
All
Okay.
gotta go.
What about floors?
Floors, definitely keeping these. We want to
Yep.
sand them.
Yep.
I don't know if we want to have 2 different colors between the living room and the kitchen.
What do you think about that?
I mean, I think it had some character.
I think if it might be best just to run this floor right across,
Really?
cover the whole thing.
All right, so we don't have the same crown molding in here, but we've got a nice open area, kitchen opening up into a nice eat-in dining area.
Good.
There's only 1 bath in this unit as it stands right now. That's down in the lower level. We need to get at least a half bath up here.
What do we have underneath this area?
It's a bath.
It's a bath.
It's a bath now?
Yeah, so we can run the plumbing right up.
All right, I think definitely.
All right, Paul, we're on the 2nd floor unit. It's about 615 square feet. It's a floor through from front to back.
1 level.
1 bedroom. This is the most gutted out of all of them. So this is like your canvas that you can do with what you want.
Beautiful.
This is our bath.
Yeah, careful
small,
where you
huh?
step around here. Not a whole lot of room to play with. So, I mean, this is basically already cut out the way it's supposed to be. You got the shower here.
So you guys want a tub, stand-up shower, want a full-size tub?
I think we want a full-size tub if we can get it.
Yeah, if you can do it.
Okay.
So again, small unit, much more straightforward than the other 2. We're going to go up now to the 3rd and final unit, or what Pete likes to call it, the crown jewel.
The penthouse duplex.
Penthouse duplex, that's what I mean. So this is the last unit, Paul. Unit number 3. It's 1,300 square feet, definitely the nicest of the 3. 2 levels, penthouse duplex. This room in particular right here, living room, carpets gone, wood floors in, track lighting, Pete.
Gone.
Recess lighting.
In.
Take a look at the bath. The bath is also renovated.
The shower bothers me a little bit.
Why? The door's got to be changed.
The door is nasty, and the tile in there looks just cheap, and the grouting is bad.
See, I disagree. I think the bottom doesn't look great, but the tile I think looks good. It looks like marble to me.
Paul, back me up on this.
I like the way it is. I say clean it up a little bit, recaulk it, regrout it.
All right, Paulie, the penthouse level. So in the bathroom, I don't know what to do in here.
You got enough space to make it work, because what you can do is, if we could keep this tub, I think it's not my taste, but I can see a lot of people liking it.
We could actually chrome out all the copper, make it look nice and finished, put a new toilet. What about the tile?
Tile's got to go.
Tile's got to go.
With parking at a premium, Rob and Pete are seeing dollar signs with their planned 2-car garage.
Here's the thing, like anybody who doesn't know the area or doesn't, like they look at this like, you know, so what, it's a garage, but this is huge. Like if we get a door in here, get this garage to look nice.
As big a door as I can fit.
Yeah, as big as a door, because we need to get 2 cars in there, and it's not a very wide
It's not
garage.
going to be easy. They're going to have to swing in and out and then back in.
As long as they can get them in there, though, that's the most important thing.
Finally, the guys head to the roof deck for one last pep talk.
With views of the Hancock building on that side, the Prudential in front of us.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Just gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Okay.
What do you think, buddy?
I'm excited. Let's
You
do
ready?
it. Looks
South
great.
End, first project.
Nice project.
Get to
Yeah,
look out at
very
this
nice.
every day.
Very nice.
First
Up there
of
and
many
have
in
some nice
Boston?
lunches.
I think I'm excited.
All right, on time, on budget.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, boy. Let's
Why
go
not?
flip it,
Why
buddy.
not? Let's try to do one on time and
let's
on
get
budget.
started.
All right, let's
Let's
do
flip that
it. I'm in.
It's day 2 of the flip and the first day of demo. Paul's crew starts transforming the 3 units into Rob and Pete's vision.
Stop tearing that rug up. You want a knife? I got some duct tape here somewhere. Roll it up in nice, easy strips. Roll it up and tape it, okay, pal? Just real careful on this floor, because this floor's getting sanded.
Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry. I'll treat you like a beautiful lady.
With the first day of demo winding down, Rob stops by to check out the crew's progress.
First day is always the big one. You see a lot of results. So far, everything's on schedule, but we're only 12 hours in. I'm sure by hour 14, everything will be turned upside down.
Coming up, the city of Boston causes a nuisance.
That's the cost of doing business in the South End.
And later, as the deadline gets closer, the tempers get shorter.
I think the floor's got to go.
These are the original floors that have been in this building for like 200 years.
Why don't we not do a renovation, Pete?
Rob Tickton and Pete Albano are business partners who've been flipping homes for 4 years. However, this historical building with 3 units is their first project in South Boston. Updating the heating and air conditioning unit for the entire building is a top priority for Rob and Pete, and is one of the first items they wish to accomplish.
We have the third and final heating system being put on the 3rd floor today.
In the 3rd unit, Rob and Pete's crew hit a stride focusing on drywall and door framing. Paul shuttles back and forth between the units, cutting down the drywall and shaving down the 2x4s that will help frame the bathroom. With drywall almost complete, Paul and his crew start transforming the kitchen. The first thing up is new cabinets. The first unit's cabinets go in without a hiccup, keeping Rob and Pete on schedule. 6 weeks into the flip, Rob and Pete's schedule and budget are still on track, and Paul's focus shifts to the bathrooms. Bathroom renovations are where flippers get the most bang for their buck. The bathroom makeovers begin with Paul and his crew grouting the floors and the shower walls in the 3rd unit.
We have a 2-car garage that I'm standing in right now. So our job right now is to test the ease of access into the 2-car garage with 2 normal-sized cars.
Today was a big day because it was the first time we actually tried to put 2 cars in the garage, and we did it successfully. with plenty of space to spare. So that's a pretty big hurdle, I think, don't you?
I'm pretty pleased with the
I'm
space
pleased
in the
too.
garage.
Yeah.
It's worth about 50 grand. We could have lost 50 grand.
We didn't lose 50 grand today.
That's a good day.
Any day you don't lose 50 grand, it's a good day.
Satisfied that one parking problem is resolved, Pete and Rob's sunny disposition quickly turns sour when another parking issue pops up.
Another parking ticket I have to pay for.
Hey, nice seeing you guys. How you doing?
What's up, Paulie?
Hey, I got something for you, buddy.
What's this, a full deck?
Nice. It's basically getting near the end.
Holy cow.
That's the cost of doing business in the South End,
Well, this one's a cheap one, just $55.
While one parking situation is making the guys money, another is actually costing them.
So far, it's still pretty early, so the budget seems to be on track, but oh yeah, look at these. Looks like the parking budget's gonna go up a little bit higher.
Rob Tickton and Pete Albano are veteran flippers working on this 3-unit building in Boston's South End. They have a $225,000 budget and a projected 5-month schedule. After 3 months, the project has finally found its groove. Paul's crew continues to work feverishly on all 3 units, but now it's the subcontractor's work delaying even more progress.
He's done a few things wrong. We were supposed to have brick risers here in the steps. Instead, he just built some block and put stucco on it. Now, he's been out here about 10, 15 times, and we just haven't got it completed yet. He's looking for a final payment, so we got a little bit of a trouble there. Hopefully, he'll be here over the next few days and get things wrapped up.
Back inside the building, the 2nd unit kitchen is getting a facelift. As the granite countertops arrive, Rob and Pete's crew hustle to finish on time. Once the countertops and sinks are installed, the crew starts working on the backsplash and other kitchen wall tiles. Rob and Pete have spared no expense in their penthouse duplex, and these backsplash tiles should help to move the unit quickly.
So far to date, we have gone a little bit over time schedule, and we're going a little bit over budget. I think right now we're maybe as far as $20,000 over budget. Other than that, we're moving along. The paint's starting, and so that's going good.
Rob's paint choices fly in the face of conventional wisdom, which says pick neutral colors. His decision could cut into his projected profit. Where progress is being made in some of the units, Rob and Pete continue to quarrel over the hardwood floors in Unit 1.
That looks good. What do you guys think? What do you think? Do we like the floor? Do we keep it, or do we get rid of it?
I think the floor's got to go. All this darkness right here, not gonna come up.
These are the original floors that have been in this building for like 200 years.
Yeah, I understand that, but if there are a bunch of cobwebs running around the house, do we leave those as well? I mean,
You're comparing cobwebs to floors?
to these floors, yeah. I mean, look at these stains.
When you compare them to cobwebs, it really isn't a good analogy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, what about brown moldings? What about leaving the the brick exteriors, some of the fireplace? That
Yeah,
doesn't
why don't we
look
just
nice?
get rid of all that stuff
Well,
too?
why don't we not do a renovation, Pete? Why don't we just leave it as is and then just see if anybody wants to
Well,
buy
I
it?
mean, there's obviously some mix between modern amenities and old school beauty. You know?
Agreed.
Can we keep that?
And that's not old school beauty. Paul, thoughts?
I kind of feel bad that I instigated this conversation. I personally think that the floor should be replaced. So I guess we put a new floor in. Huh, Rob? We'll put a new floor.
It's week 22, and Rob and Pete are 2 weeks behind schedule, but are finally nearing the finish line of their flip. The last step is finding high-end appliances to fit their odd-shaped units.
Dude, put your head back there. It looks like you're dressed up as a refrigerator.
We decided at the last minute to take the existing fridge out of the top floor unit because we didn't feel like we had enough countertop space, and for the fact that it just didn't make sense where the fridge was in relation to the stove.
Just got this delivered today, and evidently it doesn't fit up the stairway. So, from what I understand, we're gonna have to get a crane to put it in through the window on the 3rd floor of Unit 3. So that's another $200.
As Rob and Pete wrap up this flip, will their realtor be impressed with their bold choices?
Look at the paint. Again, no neutral colors for you guys. Anytime you step out of the box a little bit, you might turn off others.
Rob Tickton and Pete Albano are veteran flippers in the Boston area. More than a month past their project deadline, they finally finished renovating this 3-unit building. And now they're waiting to show it off to their realtor.
So today Ryan McDonald is coming over to the house. He's a local agent, knows the area very well, and we look forward to getting some insight from him as far as what the pricing should be for each of the units. We think we know what the units are going to be priced at, but we're curious to hear what he says. If it's less than what we think, we're not going to listen to him.
Right.
If it's more than what we think, we like Ryan.
Yeah, we like him a lot.
Ryan, what's up? Come on in, buddy. Good to see you.
See you.
What's up,
Pete?
Ryan? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming by.
My name is Ryan McDonald. I am a local real estate broker and a developer.
If you don't mind taking off your shoes first. Yeah, sorry. Personally, it doesn't bother me, but Pete is a little wrapped up and making sure the floors look nice.
The weather's really bad out there, Rob.
That's true.
And it is the cold and flu season.
That's right.
This is unit 1.
We have a brand new gas fireplace, original mantle. We've got a total of 1,208 square feet between the upstairs and the downstairs.
Okay. So you did not go the normal developer route with neutral colors in the living room?
Rob can take credit for that. We try to be a little bit bolder on this than we have been previously.
You know, anytime you step out of the box a little bit, you might really appeal to some people, but you might turn off others. But paint is the easiest thing to change as a homeowner, so
Right.
it's really, I don't think it should hurt you.
Want to go check out the kitchen?
Sure.
We've got a granite countertop in here, granite island with an inlaid gas stove. We've got cherry veneer cabinets, all stainless steel, top-of-the-line appliances.
This was once, I think as you mentioned, the refrigerator was here. It was probably once the pantry as well.
Exactly, yeah.
So, I mean, adding a bathroom, you know, I can see that's probably you know, the cost benefit there outweighs, you know, sort of getting rid
Losing
of
the pantry.
Losing the pantry. Overall, it's a good decision. Look at the paint. Again, no neutral colors for you guys. Part of the challenge you have with a unit this size and in the middle of 2 units is where do you put sort of the necessary elements such as the electrical panel. If there's anything you can do to sort of maybe box that in, mask it, that might be something to make this room more attractive.
So this is our bathroom, which is off of the bedroom.
Yeah, so it's a pretty standard bathroom for this size unit.
And I think you guys accomplished what you set to do here. It was a quick, inexpensive, but nice-looking bathroom that goes well with the unit, and I see you're delving into the neutral color in here, so
Yeah.
it's good. It's nice.
This is unit 3, the penthouse duplex.
The crown jewel, if you will, or at least we hope. What do you think?
Nice and bright indeed.
Get that nice afternoon exposure coming in.
Right. The tile backsplash is nice. You know, it looks nice with the stone tops. The white cabinets are nice. It's a much different look than the other 2 units.
One of the nice features was that we have a full bath off of the kitchen, which was actually in really good shape when we bought the building. One thing that we did was we retiled this entire floor. Rob chose this color.
Thanks for pointing that out.
So they got a certain pinkish type quality to it.
Yeah, sure.
All right, you want to take a look upstairs?
Sure.
Just play more bold decisions to criticize, right?
All of them Rob's.
At least I made decisions. There's also a bath right here. A little bit of an original look that we kind of stuck with. The clawfoot tub, obviously the first thing that would jump out at you.
We didn't like the condition of the tile in this unit, so we redid all the floor tile and we redid all of the wall tile.
You know, now that I'm in this bathroom, it doesn't look... I like it more, strangely.
So now that you've seen everything, we were hoping maybe we could sit down and just talk to you about what you see as the value of all 3 units and what you think we should go to market with for our prices.
All right, I've got some ideas. Rob and Pete have made some tremendous improvements in this house, and they have put together a very nice 3-unit complex. Each unit has some elements of the older and some elements of the new that attract a lot of buyers.
Ryan, you've had a chance to look at all of the units in this building. You know the market in this area really well. What are your thoughts in terms of pricing?
Taking it from the first floor, you know, I look at this first floor of you're going to end up somewhere in the 570s, hopefully, as a sale price. On the second floor, I think you're probably looking at somewhere in the 375 range from a listing price, and hopefully to sell it, like anywhere from 355 up, I think would be a good sale price there. Upstairs, that's the hardest one really to comp out. You're looking to get in the 650s for the third floor unit. you know, maybe listed at 660.
So if you had to guess, overall total sellout number,
I'd probably put you, you know, in about the 1.65.
so what if I offered you 1.55 right now? We'll sell it to you at all.
Let me see how much I have on me, but I'll have to talk to my banker about that.
We paid $1,050,000 for the building.
We spent $250,000 on our renovation.
And for the projected sellout, we're hoping for $1,625,000.
That would get us a net profit of $325,000.
After more than 5 weeks on the market, Rob and Pete's units remain unsold. They have received lots of interest, but to date, there have been no offers.
We do have a lot of fun working together.
Tight in there. Definitely tight.
Things seem to move remarkably smoothly. And one thing I know that Pete is really proud of is the paint color, and he's made a point every day to remind me how much he really likes the purplish hue.
Yeah, the Bat Cave. I loved coming in. I just love Boston. Getting to go to eat lunch at all these great places in town and just feeling like you're part of this community, part of the fabric, just feels awesome. And it was a great project for us.